Hello, in this lesson you learn about nested loops. Nested loops are loops inside other loops. This is very important in the programming, so try to understand well the concept now. So let's create three variables, I, j and x, and let's give x the value 0. And let's create the first loop, so I equals 0. We put the condition I less or equal to 10, and let's start with 1 instead. And I plus plus. Now inside this loop we're going to create a new loop, so j equals 0 and j less or equals to 10 and j plus plus. Now inside this loop we're going to add 1 to the variable x, and we'll print also the value for j, so j equals %d j. And we're going to do the same for the variable I up here, and I equals then I here, and the same for the variable x but down here. So what will happen here? As you know, when this loop starts, the variable I will get the value 1. You'll check for this condition, which is true, then we'll print the message I equals 1, and then we'll start this loop. We'll give the value to j, let's put also here 1. We'll give the value 1 to j, check the condition, it's true, and run this code. And it will run this code 10 times, as you know. After running 10 times this code, it goes up here. Now I is 2, checks for the condition, prints I is 2 equals 2, and starts again this loop. So in this case, this instruction is going to run again. So j is going to be 1 again. And then we'll check for the condition, and it will run 10 times this code, as you know, and then goes back again here. Now I is 3, and so on. So this code here, it will run 100 times, which is 10 multiplied by 10. And this code here will run 10 times. If we add an extra loop inside this loop and similar to this loop, then the code inside that loop would run 1000 times, which will be 10 multiplied by 10 multiplied by 10. So if what I said is correct, then the variable x will have the value 100 when it arrives here. So let's test it and see what happens. Just let's change the line here so it's easy to read. Okay, let's test it. So x is 100, as I told you, and as you can see here, I, for example here, gets the value 9, and j starts again from 1 until 10. Then I gets the value 10, j starts again from 1 until 10, and it's like that from the value 1 when I is 1 until when I is 10, and in the end x equals 100. So that's how it works for nested loops. You can do nested loops with while loops or for, it's the same. It's all for now. I hope you liked, and see you on the next lesson. Thank you.